Welcome back to the Continent Bowling Centre in St. Petersburg in Russia. And we join the second game halfway through. Belmonte going a little better than he did in the first, and he's in with a shout, isn't he, Cass?
That's much better, yes. Jason's shown 2 doubles and a spare, so he's looking really hot in this second game. He's obviously made some adjustments, maybe moved a little further left on the approach, just to change the angle to that pocket. And he's certainly carrying all pins. There he is. Seven frames down, and he's bowled 6 strikes already.
So a 4-bagger for Belmonte. How can Hoffman respond? Very wide on that one again, light through that head pin, and he's not making the pocket as consistently in this second game as he was in the first.
Yes, he's hasn't had the strikes. So over 30 pins adrift now. Belmonte looking strong in this second game. Hoffman just pacing par, unable to make any inroads.
Well, he'd dearly love to do this in 2 if he can. Doesn't want a dangerous bowler like Belmonte hanging around for a tiebreaker third. But you can see there, the scores speak for themselves. Belmonte in pole position in this second game to level things up at 1 apiece.
Belmonte looking to get back on. Hoffman looking to get back on. Oh dear. 3, 6, 7, 10.
You'll be quite glad you didn't mention his name in the end.
That's right, but it's Bill Hoffman. High through the head pin.
Name and shame. I'm afraid he's left with a horrible split. There's a chance.
Absolutely, yes. He can chip that 3-pin across. He needs to hit it on the right-hand side, bounce it across to take the 7. And the ball can take the other 2 pins. It's a makeable spare, and boy, does he really need it.
Oh, great work.
Absolutely fantastic spare from Bill Hoffman, and that's the way to do it. Perhaps he was listening to me.
Trick shot territory for the Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, playing to the crowd. You love that one. Great spare. That's the way to take him in a pressure situation as well.
Well, I've noticed about Jerry Edwards' coaching, there's a lot of listening goes on. She's not a big talker, just likes to listen to the bowlers and appreciate the fact that they really know what they're doing out there. They just want someone to use as a sounding board, and Belmonte is back in the rack.
Absolutely, big time. Lots of applause from the spectators here. And he's really lined up, isn't he? Really taking full advantage of what he's found. You see the situation.
Well, he and Andrew Frawley are 2 typical Aussie guys. As soon as we see them, they'll remind us about the rugby scores, the cricket scores, whatever it is they think they've got a 1-up in us. So, at the moment, things aren't too bad in that department. But as regards 10-pin bowling, well, the Aussies flying high.
Well, our foundation frame for Belmonte, frame number 5, frame number 9, and he's hit 6 in a row. Big 6-pack, and that's a fantastic score, posting 279. What a turnaround from game number 1. Hoffman needs to find something now.
He's got it.
Well, he's thrown a 10 in the 9th frame.
Coast to coast on that one. He went a long way left, right out towards the gutter.
Well, maybe he's looked at Jason Belmonte and thinks, well, if he can score out there, perhaps I'll go out there. Only his 3rd strike of this second game.
Remember the oil on this lane, changing the condition of the lane all the time. The bowler's having to deliver it in slightly different places to get the same result, the strike that they're after. That's how they read it, how they react, and Hoffman's turning it on for the end of this game. It's a game that he can't take, but certainly sending out a few warning messages to Belmonte here.
Well, not only that, he's going to make sure that he's happy in his own mind. He's going to lose this game. I want to be happy in his own mind that game number 3 coming up. Hello from the Far East and Russia. Hoffman earns himself 2 bonus balls in the 10th frame. Strike out for 202.
Big and wide on that one, flirted with the gutter, but again, just experimental.
Yeah, just a single pin standing up, he'll spare that out. Shouldn't think he'll have much trouble, just be a 192. One of his lowest games of the week as well. But these things happen, just because you're in the final.
Very strange swing back and forth. The man from the USA that loves his beer, little connoisseur of micro-breweries, is Bill Hoffman, up against the teetotaler from New South Wales in Jason Belmonte. And it's a slightly sobering second game for Bill Hoffman, because we are going to go to that all-important tiebreaker third, and it's anyone's Cass, because there's been very little form to pick out of this match.
Well, you couldn't pick a winner, could you? It's just head-to-head. It will be a 10-frame, one-game match for the title of Bowling World Cup Champion 2007. Oh, Belmonte finished in some sort of style. This is going to be a 260-plus game. Quite a comparison to the 140 odd that he had just 5 minutes ago. He's really made the adjustment. He's seen how the oilers have changed on this lane, and he's really gone for it and made the adjustments. And he's got the results he's looking for.
Blockbuster finish for Jason Hollywood Belmonte. And a tiny bit of experimentation for him as well. Just trying to experiment with the complete width of that lane to see how the oil is laying. Both men set up and both men ready to go. And Cass, we should now get a really decent third game. Belmonte 268, Hoffman 192. It's 1-all. It's going to the third.
Yeah, you're quite right, Simon. Yes, it's all or nothing now. 10 frames of bowling to go. One game. And a big title on the line.
Well, we'll see who's going to raise the World Cup after that third game, coming up very shortly. Look at that, the scores couldn't be any more unusual. Hoffman versus Belmonte after the break.